Alright guys, what's going on? Brian here, and this is my SmackDown recap for what took place on last night's SmackDown Live. We are where it was days away from it is the or I should say it's the final episode, final SmackDown before this Sunday's Backlash pay-per-view event, which is a SmackDown Live brand only. So let's just get right into the recap. We started off with Kevin Owens hosting his own edition of the highlight reel. He started talking about what he did to Chris Jericho a couple of weeks ago, what he's going to do to AJ Styles this Sunday at Backlash. AJ Styles would come out. Jinder Mahal would come out. This would lead to the opening match of last night's SmackDown, which was Jinder Mahal versus AJ Styles in what was not that bad of a matchup. It was actually a pretty good warm-up matchup for these two. Both of them wanting to pick up a win to build momentum going into Sunday. In the end, it was the Singh brothers as well as Kevin Owens who played dividends for Jinder Mahal to pick up the victory over AJ Styles, building momentum going into his WWE Championship match against Randy Orton this Sunday at Backlash. So that was it for that. We had Breezango taking on the Colognes, Primo and Epico. Breezango have a huge opportunity this Sunday when they challenge for the SmackDown Live Tag Team titles against the Usos, and they needed a victory here at last night's SmackDown to build momentum, which they did. They scored the win. Afterwards, they were confronted by the Usos, who cut a promo on them. Huge opportunity this Sunday at Backlash for Breezango when they take on the Usos for those SmackDown Tag Team titles. Will they pull out the victory Sunday? We'll have to wait and see. We had the contract signing for the 6-woman tag match this Sunday with Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Naomi versus the welcoming committee of Natalya, Carmella, and Tamina. Pretty much this led to a one-on-one match being made between Carmella and SmackDown Women's Champion Naomi. That really just broke down near the end. Tamina and Natalya got ejected from ringside. However, they would come running back, attacking Charlotte and Becky. Those four would get into a fight. Naomi got distracted, and Carmella rolled up Naomi and picked up the win. Therefore, obviously not only building momentum for her team, but moving herself up in the rankings for that SmackDown Women's Championship. So, what's going to happen Sunday when these 6 women collide? We'll have to wait and see. And then, of course, we had the main event, which was Randy Orton versus Baron Corbin. This was actually a pretty good match. Good showing for Baron Corbin, even though he did not come out on top in this one, as Randy Orton would hit the RKO and pick up the victory. But it was a good showing by Baron Corbin against Randy Orton. Jinder Mahal would then come out. The Singh brothers would jump Orton from behind. And then SmackDown would end with Jinder Mahal and the Singh brothers standing over a fallen Randy Orton. How is that going to affect Randy Orton's mindset going into this Sunday's Backlash in his championship defense against Jinder Mahal? We'll have to wait and see. But we did also find out that a couple of huge matches have been signed for Backlash. One is Baron Corbin is going to take on Sami Zayn. We found out that on the kickoff show, it's going to be Ty Dillinger taking on Aiden English. And we also found out that during, I believe it was during Talking Smack, after SmackDown, that it is going to be Luke Harper taking on Eric Rowan at Backlash. So Backlash this Sunday, really looking, looking to be a good card, a good solid card. 3 title matches on the line Sunday for SmackDown Live. So, but overall, my thoughts on SmackDown, I thought it was actually a pretty good show once again. I really liked the main event with Corbin and Randy Orton. So, with that being said, a lot of questions of what's going to happen after this Sunday's Backlash. Who are going to walk out champions? Who are going to be victorious at Backlash on Sunday? And I'll get into that either tomorrow or Friday when I make my Backlash predictions. So, with that being said, I thought SmackDown last night was actually a pretty good show. If you guys watched SmackDown last night, let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments below. This has been my recap of what took place on last night's SmackDown Live. As always, I am Brian, and thank you for watching.